aren't going to get any easier. I mean, who do we play next? Virginia or Virginia Tech?
I think it is Virginia, bro. I can't remember.
But either way,
I've been avoiding reading any articles, bro, because my blood starts to boil, bro.
I get that, but we have to. What I'm saying is that Miami's a young team,
right?
And we have a lot of potential moving forward. But at the end of the day, for our conference,
we play Boston College. That's right, and you know that we've had situations very similar to UNC ever since Doug Flutie. Since the 80s, bro. So it could be a 50-50 game. It really can.
I think I like our chances versus Boston College. They're not known as a big powerhouse.
We lost to them last year. We lost to UNC last year.
Yeah, but I still like our chances. Like, historically, I like our chances. I don't know, though. You don't know. It's the ACC, dude. People sleep on the ACC.
Oh, big time.
People sleep on the ACC. The only reason they sleep on the ACC is because all we do is beat each other up. We don't beat up other conferences, but we beat each other up so bad by the time we play a team from the SEC or the Big Ten or the Pac-12, we're exhausted. Like, we just got done beating each other up.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things about the ACC is, like, we really do not like each other. And like, if you go to Big 12, Texas and OU, two biggest rivals. When Texas go up to play Kansas, it's Kansas. Like, they don't have an issue with each other. When they play against Baylor, they don't care.
You know why? Because everybody's on the East Coast. And we all have attitudes on the East Coast. And if you from Philly, we don't fucking like you. If you from fucking New York, fuck you. If you're from Boston, fuck you too.
We just don't like anybody and we want to be the top one. And then we have Clemson, which is...
Oh, dude, that's a bad team, bro. That team is so stinking good, bro. So good. And I mean that, like, as a football fan, I hate their guts, but they're so good. Like, plus that entrance that they have coming down the damn ramp.
That's dope, bro.
Fuck.
If we're gonna tank, I want to tank for that quarterback, not for Tua. Ain't no damn quarterback from Alabama has historically been successful. No, not one.
Yeah, well,
Clemson has been. Look at this, Deshaun Watson. He's...
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But University of Miami, they're very promising as far as young, talented. I think they have good bones as far as as a football team.
What concerns me is that our defense are nothing but juniors and seniors, and they're all going into the pros, bro. We got Hall of Famers on that defense right now.
Yeah, we do.
And they're gone. And then what? Next year, we got to score points, bro.
I think, like I said, as a program. It's Miami, so it's kind of any year you can say this, right? We have the bones to build a national championship team because it's the University of Miami.
Year in and year out, we got players that will be in the Hall of Fame. That we have that talent there.
But I think at this point, it's coaching needs to really take priority and put these kids on the right path for success. Do I think our head coach can do it? And I keep forgetting his name because the guy is the son of the mayor.
Manny Diaz, bro. Manny Diaz. He used to be coach for Texas, well, not the head coach, but he was the defensive coordinator.
Do I think he can do it? I don't know. Here's the thing. I wish Miami would invest in a head coach that has experience being a head coach. Like Alabama.
Well, we did with Mark Richt, but he couldn't do anything, bro.
We had Al Golden too. I liked Al Golden, man. I don't know why people get. We're so impatient in the city of Miami, man. We don't.
Larry Coker, we had dope guys, bro.
Yeah, and then Butch Davis came back available, and they offered him a good amount of money, but he didn't want to come back.
It's sad, bro. It's a sad year for Miami sports. Marlins trash. Heat, no D Wade. Dolphins, bro. We just got dropped 69 points. Come on, man, trash. The They're good. Close games, close decisions.
We're going to have to become soccer fans.
We still took the L, bro.
We're going to have to start rooting for Orlando City.
I
do, but I don't really keep up.
Exactly,
so.
Exactly, yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
I'm just glad I love football and I can watch any team play at any given time, and I love it because...
But there is one boy out of Miami that was on ESPN today laying down them bars. And we gonna call him the Goon, a.k.a. Street Jesus. a.k.a. baptizing fools, a.k.a. game bread, Jorge Masvidal.
I'm wearing your shirt tomorrow at work.
Bro, this dude has a beef, and it ain't with Nate Diaz.
What is wrong with this guy?
Homie, listen, I think...
First of all, he's racist. I don't care what anybody says.
100%. I tried defending that dude, but I can't defend him anymore. Like, I can't. You know how I roll for fighters? Like, I like a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, I like a bad guy. But when it's like, this dude, he's a monster of a fighter. We're talking about Colby Covington. The dude is a monster of a fighter. But let's be honest. He fights a Masvidal. He fights a Tyron Woodley. He fights a Kamaru Usman. He's not going to get there. And he wants the money he hasn't earned.
Do you think that he's like a Ben Askren type?
No, he's way better than Ben Askren.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he has better boxing. His wrestling is not as good, but the boxing and his pace is better. But here's my thing, right? He hasn't really beat anybody except for
just recently.
Just the last two guys he's beat. Masvidal has beat everybody and their mom. He's lost some close ones, but
years ago, not recently.
Yeah, exactly.
3 years ago,
exactly. And according to Ariel Helwani, they offered Masvidal the fight against Kamaru. Kamaru didn't accept.
Wow, what a weenie, bro.
I don't think it's a weenie. I think it's a money issue.
It wasn't a good business move?
I think so. At this point...
Well, then who's he going to fight?
So, that's how the Nate Diaz-Masvidal fight came to happen. Because the numbers made sense. They both wanted to fight. And guess what? They're the main event in November. And guess where? Madison Square Garden. The fight mecca of the world.
Bro.
Tell me that's not a fire card.
I mean, it's probably going to be fight of the year, but
let me run these top 3 fights in that fight card, right? Masvidal, Nate are top of the card, right? Then you got Ben Askren versus Maya.
He's going to fight under Masvidal's card
against Damian Maya, which is so you got like ass kicker versus ass kicker, grappler versus grappler, and then you have I think the third fight is going to be Gaethje and somebody and Cowboy.
Oh, that's right. I did see Cowboy.
So three killer matchups.
That's who Colby just beat. Cowboy, didn't he?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Who did he just beat? Like a month ago, 2 months ago.
He beat somebody else.
It
doesn't fucking matter because it doesn't fucking matter. He beat some bum. Actually, no, he beat Robbie Lawler. I'm sorry.
That's who it was.
But Cowboy Gaethje, looking at Askren and Damian Maya, which by the way, Damian Maya's retirement fight, and I think Damian Maya has better kickboxing and is just as good, if not a better grappler than Askren. Overall grappler.
Who do you think is the more most win on that fight? I think Ben. He can't lose 2 in a row.
He can't lose 2 in a row. He loses 2 in a row. Dana White's gonna be like, "You talk too much trash. Get the fuck out of here."
He don't. Yeah.
I mean, but he's tough. He's tough. If you see his fights, he's tough. I mean, he's a wrestler. Right? I mean, I'm not trying to trash...
Talking about Ben?
Yeah.
Well, the last fight I saw him, he was on the floor in 5 seconds, so I don't know what you're talking about. That was the only fight I've ever seen him fight live, and he was on the floor 5 seconds. Anyways, go ahead and go on to the next guy. I don't want to talk about Ben.
And then you got Nate Diaz and Masvidal, which, by the way, I can't pick that fight. I love Masvidal's chances, but I can't pick the fight. I really, like...
I mean, it's OG versus OG.
I feel like I'm disrespecting Nate if I pick Masvidal. I feel like I'm disrespecting Masvidal if I'm picking Nate. So, honestly, I'm just going to be a fan. I'm going to be like, let's just watch the fucking fight.
This is literally like watching the Patriots and the Chiefs play. Well, not really, because I'm always going to go for the Chiefs. But I'm talking about that high-powered...
To me, it's like watching the Ravens and Pittsburgh play. Like, I have no horse in the game, but you know it's going to be...
Hard-hitting.
It's going to be a fucking game.
I know.
It's going to be a fucking game. Like... To me, that's probably 2 games out of the year that I will watch.
Yeah, I love watching that game too.
You know, it's because of but that's what it is right now. Is you're watching 2 dope ass fighters about to go off. I mean, off. You know what I'm saying? And and here's how I know. Fucking Masvidal said in an interview with Dan Le Batard, he was like, "Listen, the reason I accepted this fight is because this fight makes me scared." And I don't think he meant scared as in a bad way. As in scared as like I might get knocked the fuck out. And that shit turns me on. Like, he was like, it makes me train harder. It makes me wake up without the alarm. It makes me run the extra mile. It makes me take the extra round of pads. And that, to me, is the way Nate Diaz feels about Masvidal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a fucking fight.
They respect each other, bro.
There's not going to be any trash talking. They're going to show up. They're going to smile. Blah, 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 blah. And then ding, 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 ding.
I'm getting hyped right now.
Bro, and I'll tell you this. That fight on paper I don't know who wins. And then personally, and if
I want it to be a double knockout.
just go bump. Okay, my heart says, look, my heart wants the Goon, Street Jesus,
Miami boy, bro,
the knockout prophet, super necessary,
100%
to win. But if Nate Diaz pulls it out, would you be mad though?
I mean, I'll be mad because my boy lost, but at the same time, it's like, if there's anybody that I want him to lose to, it's to that guy.
Not even. It's like respect either way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here like, all right, let's do this. Like, that's a fight that excites me. Gaethje Cowboy, that's another crazy fight, bro. That's another barn burner. That's going to be a great fight. I hope it's Cowboy's last one. I don't want to see him get hurt again.
That'll be his last rodeo.
I hope so, because that's a dope-ass fight. But either way, I'm excited. There's a lot of good fight cards coming up. But you were talking some boxing with me earlier. Tell me, bro, what's going on?
So, as far as boxing news, we
talk about that IG model, bro.
IG model?
Yeah, Mr. Ryan. Ryan Garcia?
Oh, sorry. I was like, you got me lost. So he's going to be fighting some dude from Philly coming up. I can't remember which day it was. I'm not sure if it's this month or next month. I'm pretty sure it's next month. Dude from Philly, he's like a foot shorter than Ryan. You know Philly guys, bro. They think they're tough.
Not all Philly fighters, but yeah.
They think they're tough. They track toss a little bit. So he went up to Ryan during the media day today, and, he was all up in his face. I'm going to knock you out. Looking up at him. Not looking down, because this nigga's really short. Looking up at him.
Bro, they fight at like 110. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I'm talking
about. Bro, you got to see what I'm talking about. Trash talking, and Ryan was like, bro, who is this scrub? Like, I know Ryan is an IG model. He's very young, and he's cocky. He shows off. He puts little social media stuff. He hasn't lost a fight.
Yeah.
He's 18-0. He knocks people out. I like it.
But who has he fought?
Who are you supposed to fight when you're just starting off your career?
But when you get that much hype, maybe I'm wrong.
Nobody wants to fight him, though.
You're right. That's part of it, right? But here's the deal. And this is my mentality. Maybe this is the MMA in me, and maybe I'm wrong. When you have that much hype behind you, right? You're training with one of the best in the world. You have possibly the best promoter today in freaking Golden Boy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he's a prodigy. Yeah, he's young. But at what point do you go, okay, homie, we can't find you any fights. We're going to have to put you with the big boys.
No, that's the point. None of the big boys want to fight him because boxing is like kind of like MMA in the sense of you're not there yet, bro. You're not worth my time. Even though maybe you are, but you're not worth my time because I could get paid more money from fighting somebody else. That's my point. But, well, and this is another point. If Oscar can get him a good fight with a lot of money, that tells you a lot too. Not that he's not good enough, but he's still way too young in the trenches and he needs to build himself up, man. What I want to see is him fight. What weight class is he in again?
I think he's like 125, 130.
Who fights in that class? I don't even know, bro.
I think Mikey Garcia used to be in that class, but it's been years.
Yeah, he's like eight.
I think he's in the same weight class as Lomachenko, which, by the way, on paper, that fight intrigues me, but Lomachenko's light years ahead of this dude. Light years ahead.
He's an Olympic gold medalist, bro. Like, it's just a different, it's a different world.
Light years ahead.
But now you got me thinking, bro. Loma and Garcia? That's nice.
Eventually, I mean, it's down the road, right? Especially if Lomachenko stays at 120-something.
That's what I was thinking it too. I think for sure the next fight that has to be for Loma is Mikey Garcia, bro. They need that fight. 100%.
Yeah. But
100%. More boxing news.
Tyson Fury released a new book ahead of his fight. Autobiography. Well, we know that this dude's been through a lot. He's a champion and outside of the ring.
Yeah. Mental health.
I I don't know, man. It's